Hello there, I'm Jimmy Vegas, and I have a theory, a game theory if you will. Final Fantasy IX is going to be a Switch 2 exclusive. That's going to break the hearts of a lot of people all around the world, but bear with me, I have some legitimate thoughts on why it could be a Switch 2 exclusive. Let's take a look at Final Fantasy in and of itself. Lately, the remakes and the big blockbuster games have been doing well. Let's not beat around the bush. Final Fantasy 16, fantastic. Final Fantasy Remake, fantastic. Final Fantasy Rebirth, they're all fantastic. Even the release of Crisis Core, brilliant. So it would only make sense for some of the more beloved ones to be remade, i.e. Final Fantasy 9. The remake rumours have been around for a long time, and it dates back to the Nvidia leak a good couple of years ago. And since then, we've had a lot of leakers, insiders, rumours, all say that yes, it's still on track. Yes, it's still going. And most recently, we've had it said that it's complete, it's done. Well, why haven't we heard of it yet? Same reason that we haven't heard Nintendo Switch 2. They're together. I think that the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to have the Final Fantasy IX Remake as an exclusive at launch. What's Square waiting for? They are waiting for Nintendo to say, Switch 2's here, Switch 2's coming. Or it could be the fact that Switch 2's launch trailer and video, whatever, Final Fantasy IX Remake is going to be there. Now, I know it sounds far-fetched. I'm not saying that it could be a permanent fixture only on Switch 2. It could come to other consoles in the future. But to me, it just seems a bit suspicious that we've heard all these insiders, all these leakers, all these rumours say that the Final Fantasy IX Remake is done. But we haven't heard anything. Now, Nintendo and Square do have a history. They used to have all the Final Fantasies back in the day on the NES, Super Nintendo. Yeah, they skipped a couple because of place. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that. That's for a whole other video. But Nintendo and Square used to be like that. They used to get the Final Fantasies on Nintendo consoles only. There's, no Sega console with a Final Fantasy on, strictly speaking. But Final Fantasy IX was only on PlayStation. And since its release, 25 years ago, Final Fantasy IX has only existed on PlayStation, PC, and yes, it's been ported to more modern consoles, but we've never got a true remake, a true visual upgrade like we have with Crisis Core, like we have with Final Fantasy VII. And Final Fantasy IX is one of the most beloved Final Fantasies, so yes, of course, we're going to get a remake no matter what. We all know it's coming. Square just haven't outright said, yes, it's coming. But trust me, it is. Trust me, bro, it is. It's coming out. And that's why I think it's going to be Switch 2 exclusive. Everything seems to line up perfectly. The stars are all aligned. You look at this star, it's aligned perfectly for Square. This star's aligned perfectly for Nintendo. They come together and you have a launch title of Final Fantasy IX Remake on Switch 2. What this will entail is currently unknown, because you look at the Switch 2, no one knows anything about the Switch 2 apart from what it looks like and roughly when we're going to hear about it and roughly when it's going to be released. We know roughly what games are coming. Everything's rough at the moment. So to have something like this and make an assumption and a theory that Final Fantasy IX Remake is going to be a Switch 2 exclusive makes sense to me, at least. Does it make sense to you? I think it does. So just to recap why I think Final Fantasy IX Remake is a Switch 2 exclusive. It's done. We haven't heard of it. We haven't heard Nintendo Switch 2 yet. Both are going to come together. Square are just waiting for Nintendo Switch 2 to be announced, and then that's it. They're going to say, yep, here we are. Now, the reason why I think it is still a Switch 2 exclusive and it's not just going to be on the Switch 2 is because Square could have had the opportunity to say, Final Fantasy IX Remake's here, it's coming to Series X, it's coming to Series S for some reason, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 as well for some bizarre reason, and just leave it at that. And then when Switch 2 gets announced, they could say, it's also coming to Switch 2. But they've not done that, have they? No. Why? Because it's a Switch 2 exclusive. It's a Switch 2 exclusive. I can just feel it. And if it isn't, please, by all means, come back to this video and say, Jimmy, you were wrong! And then leave a dislike. It's fine. I appreciate, it's fine. No problems with that whatsoever if you leave a dislike. Doesn't bother me, because I'll admit I was wrong. But genuinely, I do think it's a Switch 2 exclusive. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think I'm just waffling a load of old junk? I don't know, garbage. Am I on something? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.